Prepare your stomachs because today we are going to talk about food in Seville. We are going to eat in the capital of Andalusia. We are going to share some tips of bars and restaurants, and we are going to explain to you what are the typical flavors from Seville. Hola, ¿qué tal? Hello, I am Tony Galvez from Road Trip Spain and Portugal, where we help you plan the perfect trip with practical information and insider tips. Among the dishes we're going to show, there are some that are purely Sevillian, born in the city, and others that, despite being originally from another city or region, are also very common in Seville. What we want is to help you, someone who likes to seek out local flavors, to find your way around Seville, so that you don't end up eating a Galician-style octopus, which is not a typical Sevillian dish. Before we start, we visited all the places anonymously and we paid for our meals from our very own pocket. In the description of the video you will find the addresses of all the bars and restaurants mentioned throughout the program. Let's go first with a very valuable tip in Seville. In many places, food is served in 3 different formats: tapas, media raciones, half portions, and raciones, full portions. It is the same food but in different quantities. The tapa is the smallest format, the media ración the intermediate one, and the raciones the largest size. Depending on the food and the preparation, it may not be available in all formats. As there are 2 of us, we never order portions. It's too much food on one plate. We prefer to alternate between tapas and half portions. So that's our advice. Order portions only if you are in a large group. We start with a classic among classics: espinacas con garbanzos, spinach with chickpeas. A warm tapa with a delicious and surprising combination of flavors. We have the best spinach with chickpeas at El Rinconcillo, the oldest bar in Seville, and a place we recommend you not to miss. The bar is almost always full, but the line goes fast. Pavillas de bacalao, a type of cod fritter, are very typical from Seville too, as they are from other parts of Spain as well. They are prepared with fresh cod butter. El Rinconcillo is famous for the pavillas de bacalao, so if you order them while in the bar, success is guaranteed. Pringa is another very classic Andalusian flavor that you will find in many places in Seville in the form of montadito de pringa, a little sandwich filled with pringa. Pringa is made from the different meats used in the preparation of Andalusian stew and has numerous variants. When the meat is cooked together with the rest of the stew, it is removed from the pan, shredded and placed on the bread slices. Bodeguita Romero is famous for its tapas de pringa, and the one we tried was quite good. Rabo de toro, oxtail, is a food originally from Cordoba but also very common in Seville, where it is known in many parts as cola de toro. It's a stew that, when it's good, it can be glorious. And here in the team we have someone who loves the delicacy. Still at Bodeguita Romero, we tried an excellent oxtail. A flavor from our beloved Cádiz, quite common in Seville, are the papas aliñas, a simple and delicious recipe, perfect when the heat arrives. They are boiled potatoes seasoned with onion and parsley, and they can be served alone or accompanied by tuna or other ingredients. They are served cold. Another dish of meat quite common is the carrillera, the pork cheeks, made with meat from the face of the pig. And in the bodeguita we ate one that was outrageously good. It came apart without having to use the knife. Salmorejo is another dish from Cordoba but very common in Seville. It is a cold cream that it is served as a starter. It is prepared with breadcrumbs, garlic, oil, vinegar, salt and tomato. It is usually served with pieces of hard-boiled egg and cured ham on top. We really liked everything we ate at Bodeguita Romero, another classic bar in the center of Seville that we recommend. Pescado en adobo, marinated fish, is a very popular classic from Cadiz, common also in Seville. It is made with all kinds of fish, both sea and river fish. The fish is marinated for many hours and then buttered in flour and fried. Solomillo al whisky sirloin, is one of the most famous tapas in Seville. It is made with pork loin cooked in a sauce that may contain whiskey or, failing that, cognac. It is served accompanied by fries. La Sacristia, where we ate the sirloin with whiskey, is a very pleasant tapas bar in one of the most touristic streets of Seville. Flamenquín is another original dish from Córdoba that appears a lot in Sevillian bars. It can be made with various ingredients, but generally consists of rolled up pieces of ham with some other filling, breaded and fried and served with chips and mayonnaise. In the same bar where we had the flamenquín, we tried some spectacular cod fritters. It is Bodega Santa Cruz, better known as Las Columnas, a very popular bar near the cathedral in Seville. The list of food served in the bar is extensive, and if you can't find a place to eat, no mean task, it is worth trying whatever catches your eye. To go to Seville and not try pescadito frito, traditional in many parts of Spain, including Seville itself, would be an unforgivable crime. Pescadito frito, fried fish, can be presented in many different ways, but generally small fish with few bones are used, so you can eat the fish in one go. At the Bodeguita Blanco Cerrillo, which specializes in pescadito frito, we also tried an excellent marinated mackerel. There are many Sevillian bars that offer modern and more sophisticated reinterpretations of more traditional dishes. Before we finish, we just want to mention one of such restaurants, Alfarería 21, which is in Casa Montalbán, a former pottery kiln in the Triana neighborhood. Apart from being one of the nicest restaurants we have eaten at in Seville, all the tapas we tried were wonderful, including a divine tuna. When you look at the menu, you should know that almost all the dishes can be ordered in tapa format, which is smaller and cheaper. And before ending the video, two important mentions. The first is gazpacho, a cold soup typical of southern Spain made with tomato, cucumber, pepper, garlic and olive oil. It's great in the warmer months, but we are not big fans of gazpacho here. The second mention is a product that you will find offered in almost every bar in Seville, which is not exactly a Sevillian or even an Andalusian dish. Curados, cured meats made from pork. You will find them all over Spain. They can include Iberian ham, chorizo, lomo, salchichón. The list is endless. When we eat out in Seville, we prefer to order more elaborate dishes that we can't eat at home so easily, and that's why we don't feature cured meats in the video, but let's be clear, we just love them. And with the curados, we come to the end of our introduction to some typical Sevillian flavors. We hope we have given you some valuable tips for your time in the city. If you have any questions about the subject of the video, take the opportunity to ask. We leave you with our video with powerful reasons to fall in love with Seville, an essential guide so that you don't miss any of the must-see places during your visit to the city. We look forward to seeing you in that video.